you're going to go through some tough days, and their sun is going to shine again. It will come back, no matter how rough it gets. There were times in my career when I thought, oh man, this is it.
We're never going to recover from this one.
And there were also times when I thought, we're never going to see another poor day. This is going to be great. My favorite thing to hear from guys is, hey, when it's rainbows and unicorns again, will you remind me so that I can get the hell out of this business? But no one ever does.
No one ever does. How many times have you sold at the top? Excuse me?
Yeah.
Nobody in our industry.
My Uncle 𝘄𝗆 used to say, I sold for a massive amount of gain. How did he say it? I sold for a great price too soon, said no one ever. So when you can make your money and you can make a good pop, you make it. You pull the trigger. If you try to top the market, you're going to miss it. So we've stuck by that too. So when we sell stuff, if we like the return, we're going to let it rip. And if we look up and we miss 10, 15 points of gain, so what? We still sold for a right amount of money. And, as Kenny Rogers said it best, you got to know when to fold them. And so, I also think I would have told myself as a younger executive that when something's not working, don't keep trying it over and over again. You got a place that's making cash flow break even at the field. By the time you look at your carrying costs and your insurance costs and your corporate allocation and everything else that is really hard to see at a field level P&L statement, you're losing cash.
Absolutely.
You got to make 25-30% at the field or you ain't making any money. And trying it over and over again because you're afraid to admit defeat and you're afraid to leave a geography and leave a market, it's the worst possible strategy you can have. You got to say sometimes calf rope. I'm going to take all my toys.
That's your non-flexible.
Yeah, I'm going to take my toys and I'm going home.
Yep.
And I'm going to go somewhere else where I can make more money. So, my younger self would have stuck it out in these geographies where things were tough. Look, if you get in there and whatever economy of scale that you can come up with isn't making it, then punt and leave. You'll be glad you did.